Hello everybody and welcome back to another live stream here on the twitch.tv/the Xisuma. I'm getting error messages. Okay, there we go. My microphone is unmuted. Why is that an error message? Also, the Minecraft screen wasn't coming up. And I just realized that I hadn't launched chat yet. There's always one little thing you'll forget to do. And the music didn't start. Why didn't the music start? There we go. But now we're good, right? I think we're good now. I hope we're good. Peeps, we're going to have an alright old adventure today. It's going to be amazing. Log in. You're having a tough day. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, my dude. And you thank me for being here. I appreciate you saying that. You know what is a very constant thing on my mind? Is how, you know, the internet is supposed to connect us and bring us all closer together because of social media and stuff, and I increasingly believe that it's probably having the opposite effect. So I'm glad that I can help in some way, but like really you want people who are actually in your life to help you through these moments, right? And yeah, it's a concern of mine. It's a concern of mine. Like, I feel like I might be part of the problem, you know what I mean? Are we getting the disc? I 100% hope we are. Nova Sharky, thank you for 23 months. How's my day been? Utterly fantastic. No, seriously, I'm working on the next episode of Hermitcraft, and like, it's going to be a big one, and it has come together so well so far. I cannot wait to start editing it. The last thing I basically got to do for the next episode is get this record disc, and then everything falls into place, and it's just going to make a lovely episode. I really love orchestrating an episode through editing and telling a story and all of that kind of stuff, and that's like what we're doing. Yeah, that's what we're doing with the episodes. What we're doing right now is streaming. Hello. I'm going to take some ender pearls. Probably not that many, but yeah. Pete, so we're going to the deep dark, and I'm kind of wondering if there's anything I might have forgotten. Hey X, music exam guy here. Had it yesterday. Don't think it went well, but really glad it's over. It's finally over with. Hey, you did it, man. You did it. You went through something tough. These things don't always give you the results you want, but you did it. You didn't not do it. You know, that's a plus right there. Yeah, let's go to the end dimension and repair this pick. Or maybe not. Maybe I don't need to. Like, yeah, I'll use that one for the time being. Golden carrots. Some of them undying. Not a bad thing to have down there. In fact, that's probably going to be a way better choice on the offhand than the shield for what we're going to be doing today. Definitely going to need a bunch of rockets to get to where we're going. Let's take all the backup gear. We'll maybe swap out. The thing about the deep dark is it's like a double-edged sword. Yeah, I think I might stick with the infinity bow because I don't really plan on using it much. It's like a weird double-edged sword where no mobs spawn down there. So like you kind of don't really need all the protective gear and stuff. So you can kind of be light, but then if you summon the Warden, you got to get the heck out of there. I guess golden apples make sense if we get in a rotten situation. Shears are probably a good shout, and a hoe. Those are the other tools that we need. And then we're good for an adventure, you know? Snowballs. Why do I need snowballs? Why would I need snowballs? That one needs explaining to me. I know it has something to do with the Warden behavior. Isn't it like to distract the Warden? Yeah, I haven't really messed around with doing that, you see. Let's take a couple of pairs of shears. Not really sure if I've got any. Hey, guess what biome the deep dark we're going to is in? It's one that has loads of snowballs, so we'll grab them when we're there. I think I might not take this with me. I think I might just leave that in there and put it in the backup along with those. Like we don't want to lose too much stuff all at once, you know. That's kind of my thinking. Also, at some point I need to decorate this box and make it more official. Like give it a color, give it a name maybe. If you ever stop running, you can outrun the Warden spawning animation. Well, if the Warden spawns, my plan is to like ender pearl out of there or rocket away. and then you wait a few minutes and it goes back again. Wall, yeah, we got wall covered. I guess I should put it like in my inventory already. We got night vision. We're not going to go to the end. I mean, technically I could fly away right now, I think. God. I try to prepare for this stuff, but like it always makes you feel a bit nervous. Anyway, I got a hot cup of tea right here, so sip a little bit of that. Chat, for everyone tuned in, I would really love it if you just gave me a little bit of feedback immediately, like in the chat, and I'm going to assume that you watch my episodes. So here's the question, right? I'm going to put something in my next episode that's like one thing, but I'm kind of thinking, should I break it up into 3 parts and span it across the length of the episode? So it's similar to when I did the redstone explanation and put it into 5 different parts, but it's not redstone explanation, it's going to be something very musical. Now, do you like it when content is split up like that? My thinking is that if it's one continuous stretch, it's going to be about 10 to 15 minutes and it might get a bit boring. But I could break it up into 3 different parts and then throw in some collaborations with hermits. So what kind of... Jalf likes the 3-part structure. Flash Frost doesn't mind. Space it apart, break it up. Split. Yeah, I think just given the nature of attention spans and how things work today, splitting it up makes a lot of sense. I will see if I can do that. I'll see if I can split it up. Yeah, like I'm seeing quite a strong amount of comments saying split it up. And I kind of agree, but not for the right reasons. I really think that it's an attention span issue that we have these days. Appeal to the TikTok brains, exactly. Yeah. Cool. I tell you what, when I make an episode of Hermitcraft and I get locked in and I make content, or I make like a snapshot video, that is like the opposite of TikTok brain. That is like focus, engaged action, and I love it. The snapshot videos can be a little bit exhausting, but I realize like it's kind of because you just like lock in and really focus on what you're doing for like a solid amount of time. And I really like that because a lot of the rest of the day you're doing stuff, but man, your phone is just like this constant source of other stuff going on. Earlier today, I did something like a little errand. It just started with one little errand job on the computer, and then someone messaged me, and it reminded me of this thing to do. So I started doing that, and then it reminded me of something else. And you know, I did a whole bunch of jobs and stuff, and I got them all done. But it never used to be like that. It used to be like one thing at a time, and now it's just this like constant bombardment of stuff to do. And so I really like it when you get like really locked into a moment, and that's what you're putting all your attention into, right? And this whole like, you know, splitting it up and spreading it out kind of thing, it's kind of like you're trying to jostle that attention. You're trying to jostle the attention of your audience a bit to keep them interested, but like really what we need is that focus. We need to be able to like really lock in on something. Sergio says, I need to stop doom scrolling on Insta, but now you've been doom scrolling on Vinted Knits. What's Vinted Knits? Is that like a new social thing? Let's get the coordinates up for where we're going, by the way. We don't have to go straight into the deep dark, so we can start heading over there. I've got a rough idea what direction it is. I've also got the coordinates. There's like 7 of these all near each other. We go -5, 6, and +7, 5. That is actually ridiculously far away now that I think about it. Maybe should have like used a nether portal first. Hildo says, I don't think it's attention span. I know how much I can watch hermits after hard work when my brain is just fried, but having a long segment of explaining something I don't know, yet usually what I do on weekends, like redstone or snapshot videos. I don't know, like, everyone's engagement with something is different at a different point in time, but it's just the common thing that we can refer to is like how how universal this is and what is it all tied to, and I think just attention span is a bit of a catch-all for what we're talking about. Like, yeah, it can be chalked up in many different ways, but I think a lot of our brains are being cooked by algorithms into just constantly like wanting, what's that new thing, and so you end up like doom scrolling, as they call it. Dayale Watts, thank you for 10 months. Always scares me when you say stuff like lock in or flow state. Why does that scare you? I love it. I get into flow state when I do piano, when I play guitar, when I really get into a video editing. Editing can be like flow state. So can recording as well. I just get this like sharp focus on a vision of like what I'm trying to create, and then I have to go through all the steps to do it, and like everything else just sort of fades away, and you're not looking at the phone, and there's not like a browser with things to distract you on, you know? Charlotte Hodes. Or wait, no, let me try that. Charlotte R. Hodes. There's probably a way I'm supposed... Rhodes. Oh my god, my brain's so slow. Charlotte Rhodes, thank you for 2 months. I knew there was something wrong with what I was saying. Managed to catch the live just in time to resub. Thanks for the entertainment. Always making work easier. Yeah, thank you so much for coming back and subbing again. Appreciate that. Thank you. You got your tickets for Corn today. I'm going to get mine tomorrow, Cherry Pie. I'm going to get mine tomorrow. Dum dum da 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 dum da dum 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 da 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 dum. Boom 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 boom. That's what I want them to open with. Here to stay. I'll take them. I'll take them opening with Blind. It's classic. It's the way to go. But I really want to hear them play Here to Stay. I cannot wait to see Korn. I cannot wait to see Limp Bizkit this year. I used to go to shows and just get roped in and have the time of my life, whoever was playing. And I've got that old man energy now where it doesn't quite happen every time. But there's some bands where I will lose my mind and I will be in that mosh pit, jumping up and down. And like Korn is one of those bands. The last time I saw Korn and I heard that, "Are you ready?" I just, oh my god, I'm ready. I didn't know I was. Thanks for reminding me. I am ready. Let's do this. Let's jump up and down. -5, 6, and 7, 5. It's a long way to go. What's my merch budget? You set yours to like $60. I just don't really buy merch anymore. And when I do, I tend to actually like buy it online, because I got really tired of just like black t-shirts. And now I look for colorful ones or all over prints. And I kind of want to get my hands on a tie-dye one at some point. So I tend to not really see merch that interests me that much when I'm out there in the wild. Plus, I also think just in general, I've had so much of it and it just doesn't like excite me as much anymore. You know, I got boxes of shirts that I'll never wear again. It's that kind of mindset. I'm not really a big merch person, so I don't exactly set myself a budget. But if something catches my eye and I'm like, "Ooh, there's a design," I might get it. You eventually hit a stuff limit. Yeah. A stuff limit. I kind of feel like I might have overlooked something here. I think we should probably set up a nether portal. Maybe use it to get back. And maybe use it to get back here if we die. Oh, I should have brought a bed. We'll have to craft a bed and make a spawn point. So what did I say again? It's -5, 6, and 7, 5. You brought merch items that are like collectibles, but never brought merch clothes. I'm not into collectibles either. I'm very sort of aware of just how much of a like psychological trap some of that stuff can be, like FOMO and, you know, the need to collect stuff. Like, maybe if you're collecting like a set thing, it's cool, but these days, like, this psychology is known about, and so creatable items are collected with the idea in mind that let's make this a collectible, and then, you know, it's not just going to be like one thing you collect, it's going to be an ongoing thing, and it's just a way to continuously sell you products. I'm just too aware of that. Right, this is more like it. We're approaching the right kind of terrain now. You have to be an adult and run errands, one of which is getting cheesecake. Good luck, good luck. Speaking of FOMO, you're eagerly awaiting that banner. Yeah, well, you know, like, me doing that banner definitely ties into things like FOMO, but my motivation to do it was not to prey on your fear of missing out. It was to bring something genuine to you that, like, reflects something I really like. I have these metal posters up on my wall. It's like, I'm not using it to make a big buck, right? And I made more than I expected. It's weird because the more you sell, the more, the lower the price of the product becomes when you buy in batch, that kind of thing. I only expected to sell 100 to 200 of these things, and we sold over 1,000. So it actually made me some money. And I was kind of hoping to like break even. So I reached out to Baron and like gave them some extra dosh, part of that like profit that was made. But yeah, it's weird because if I'd have known we were going to sell 1,000, I would have lowered the price even further. That might have then generated more sales, but like, you know, I had to just take a guess and do the best I could with the information that I had. And, like, that was the result. That's a lot of emerald. But, yeah, it wasn't, again, like, it wasn't about, like, using FOMO and stuff like that against you. I genuinely wanted to give you an interesting piece of merchandise that reflected something I like and that I would have. And I do have right behind me. It's hanging up right behind me. If I go AFK around here, these goats might be a little unkind, you know what I mean? If you stand still, they'll come after you. It's like we're basically there. No, we need to go a little further this way, and then it will be like directly below us, I think. So I think what we'll do is kind of put in a nether portal somewhere around here. Maybe we should just get in here right now and do this. Oh, is this not Silk Touch? That should be... Oh, well, I got to swap out that pick. Otherwise, I'm going to end up like destroying my ender chest, right? Which would be a very sad situation. Yeah, I'm now kind of realizing like I've underprepared a little bit. Should have thought about the bed. Should have thought about maybe some respawning supplies, but yeah, I reckon the thing to do is to make like just a few more ender chests like this, where we put all the useful stuff in, or should I say shulker boxes? I don't plan on attacking anything, so I don't see the point of risk. Oh yeah, and that thing needed repairing. Of course it did. I'm gonna have to keep both of these on me for a minute, I guess. Ugh. Unless I start finding a way to farm some XP. Whatever, bruv. Whatever. No! No, you are not gonna ram me when I'm not looking. Oh, you're scheming, I know it! You're like, this guy's standing still. Oh! Now you're just getting in the way, fella. He wants in the base. You want to hang out here, don't you, with all the cool kids? We need to make a bed. Oh, look, there's one. That's super important. Alright, fella. I'm going to call you Scotch. Alright, Scotch. Hey, my chat isn't on my screen. Let me get that back. Right, respawn has been set. You're gonna be a never goat. Right, then we sort of want to head down. So I'm kind of thinking we should have probably brought like a bucket of water. I'm gonna go ahead and put something over here for that. Okay, I'll take one, please. Fortune Hoe and Mending will be a XP farm in the city. That is true. That is true. But I have the fortune one. Okay. Let's check what's on the other side here. I mean, we know there's a goat. Yeah, that's not so bad. Nether Wastes is a very tolerable biome. Okay, so basically we want to dig down, and that means that we could probably do with a bunch of ladders. I saw Corrales earlier, and he has these insane tree farms, and so I told him that from here on out, I'm just going to pinch wood from him. And I think that is a great arrangement. For me, obviously. How many of these do we want? Like multiples of 7, so like 21. Then make them into the ladders, and that's probably not enough, really. Let's get a bit more. 96 blocks down. Wait a minute. This thing's going to be in the... This is so far down. This might be like the wrong strategy. Oh, well. Oh, well. Yeah, something like that. These ladders are just waste, basically. They're just waste. Right, do I really need to keep all of these out in the open? I don't. But I do think it's a good idea to keep an extra ender chest here. Okay. Actually, no. Maybe we do something like this, because if I respawn here, I kind of want to be able to grab some tools and whatnot, don't I? All right, we'll leave these out. Now we go in search of the deep dark. Then I'm going to need torches. Oh my god. Oh my god, it never ends, people. Hopefully I'm prepared enough. Hopefully. I did click the bed, yep. Yeah, maybe finding a cave opening would have been a smarter idea. And then we're going to hit stuff like gravel, and I don't have a shovel. Has he died derpily yet? You're assuming I would die derpily? Why would you assume that? Clearly a professional at this game. Oh look, a cave. I don't think that's going to get us to where we want to go any quicker. We just got to get there the slow way. Rightio. Now it's the fun old journey of just digging all the way down. Oh, we got Bear in chat. Bear says, "Hello, gamers." Oh, Bear. Don't you ever change, you. Don't you ever change. Yeah, X would die professionally. I would die like a professional dyer would, yeah. Wolfhouse says, Bear voice! That is what Bear sounds like, yeah. It's a really good impression. When the Bear voice makes a cameo, it's always a good day. Thank you for your service, Bear. There you go. Can confirm it's very accurate. I feel like I can do that voice better some days than others. I feel like today is not... It's reasonable today, you know. Would... X would do alright. I thought... For some reason, I thought it said Doritos. I was like, I would Doritos? Oh, I would do alright. Sounds like the Mitchell brothers. You're on the right track there, yeah. Bit South London. You know what I mean? Man's hungry. I'm okay. I ate a lot less today because I've been to the physio yesterday, taking a break from working out, trying to figure out what's wrong with my body and get it back together before I start. This is ridiculous. We are so high up. This is such a bad starting spot. Like, we are on top of a mountain. I should have just flown to a different spot. I just realized, like, we're not even... Oh my god, we're nowhere near Y0 yet. But yeah, I didn't eat a crazy amount today. I had a fair bit less just because I'm eating less. Because I'm not moving around as much, not working out and stuff. I had a couple of nice meals. Earlier I made the poutine thing with the gravy. Look at this. Like, if I want to go back up and clear out my inventory... Oh man, I feel like I made some not so good decisions here. Like, even the nether portal should have just been dug down. But yeah, earlier I had the poutine thing, which was really nice. The gravy was a bit liquidy. Like, I don't ever make gravy. I always thought it was like stock you pot water and flour. Maybe you need like a lot of flour. But it was my gravy was a bit watery. It just kind of like didn't really do that much. Other than make a watery mess, I guess. I think I might move this whole thing down when we get closer to the bottom area. I think that might be a good strategy, you know. Because this is already just somehow another typical Minecraft disaster, this inventory. Oh. It's almost insulting me. So yeah, I'm just getting like... Oh, of course, why wouldn't I get a stupid bunch of blocks? It's Minecraft, you know. Your inventory just fills up with naff pretty quick. Here's your daily dose of naff. How cautious do we want to play this as well? Like, why do you start so high up? Yeah, no, I just... This wasn't very smart, but if you think about it, like, we were probably right to start here. Because there's nothing... We're in the middle, I think, of a very mountainous terrain. You know the sunk cost fallacy? It's like, let's reassess. Okay, I could have started down there. Yeah, okay, this is a bad idea. Right, let's get this nether portal back. Let's do this again. X, what do you use for the 3D world of, view of the world? I don't know what it's called. But it's amazing, right? Hello, everyone. This is your daily dose of naff. It really is right now, isn't it? Cost officially sunk. Well, it's been sunk, but I think you'll find we're taking the better strategy now. It's one of those things where... Look, why do I have roast chicken in here? Go in there. Am I going to switch to my chest plate? Probably not. It's one of those things where sometimes you just have to do the thing to start realizing, oh, okay, this doesn't work, you know? And that's okay. Here's the problem, though. I kind of want those ladders back. Actually, I'm going to leave them. I'm going to do that. I'm going to leave... Oh, I need to put that cobblestone back. I'm going to leave it here. I will take that mighty fine crafting bench. Right, now we can get that goblet out of my inventory. I've been trying to drink that for ages. We just leave this as is here. It doesn't need any extra attention, does it? We've got lights, toolbox. Yeah, all of these things can just go straight back in. Apparently, I put cobblestone in there. Right, silk touch pick. So I think I'll probably start by digging like it then towards me in this direction, diagonally. Might be a smart way to get going here. Or what's down here? Oh no, that stuff's bad. That stuff's normal. Let's get rid of the bad stuff. That's normal. This feels like potentially a good way... Dang it. a good way down or a precarious. There are mobs down there. It gets us a lot further down a lot quicker. Creeper! I could probably do with a shield if we're going to encounter creepers at this point. Oh no, here comes the skelly and I don't have a shield. Oh my god, the knockback. I think I might just hide in this cave. Like, maybe this will be our starting area. Or maybe not. Yeah, how about here and then we dig down diagonally? I mean, we're only at Y73. I feel like I'm looking for a shortcut and it might be the wrong idea. Wait, what is going on? That thing just totally catched me. This might be better. Oh, if only it weren't waterlogged around here. Are we saving time, peeps? It's a genuine question. I'm not sure. You think I'm overthinking a spot? We were like 30 blocks away from where I am now. I probably did overthink it. Now got to rebuild that portal. Shall I just go straight back up? It's the whole going up and down the ladder thing that kind of bothered me. And now if I try and dig down, there's all this water in the way. You know what I mean? Now I'm gonna keep. I know what I should have done. Okay. I now know the mistake I made. Right? I shouldn't have set up the base up here. But considering that I'd started digging down, I should have just stuck with that. Right? The real problem there was just that I left the base up the top of the ladder. That was all it was. So now when we head down here, how far down did we get? 90, I think? Like, it's not that much different, is it? In fact, I don't think I even really need the ladders because I don't need to go back up again. So we just dig down like this, which can technically be kind of precarious. The trick is, I think, always to do it like this. Because remember, like, lava could be the other side of a block and flow out. Very unlikely in the overworld, but just something to consider, isn't it? Yeah, the whole base camp was the mistake that I made there. We got a noise in the air. It's Rommy's tick. Thank you for 4 months. Hi, 6 years ago I was watching your stream and you were talking about running. You said you should have the discipline to go instead of waiting for motivation. The next day I went for my first real run. Now 6 years later I'm running consistently. What you said changed my life and it means the world to me. Thank you so much. I appreciate you sharing that, my dude. That's awesome to hear, and happy to have shared that little bit of wisdom with you. It's something that I heard, you know, so happy to pass it on. And that's awesome, man. Keep up the running. You reminded me, I had a running dream, right? So every now and then I have running dreams, and they're lovely. It's really weird. I seem to, in my dreams, run barefoot anywhere and like never get anything wrong with my feet. But it's always like on my mind. I'll either wake up and think about it, or I'm thinking about it in the dream. It's like I'm running barefoot everywhere, and like my feet are absolutely fine. And I was dreaming that I was in a particular part of town near where my parents used to live, and I was just running in nothing but my boxers, and it was absolutely plummeting it down with rain. But it was like, it was beautiful. It was warm. It was just like tranquil, and I was just running up and down these roads barefoot, and there was water everywhere, and loving it. And I was like running really fast, and I love those dreams. Like, I like running, and to be fair, sometimes when you're running, you hit a kind of stride and you have a bit of a runner's high, and it can feel like that. But it keeps happening in my dreams. I keep having dreams where I just run barefoot and love it, and it's such a nice dream to have. And I had one of those last night. Did I wet the bed? No. Am I high? I was dreaming. I mean, maybe part of what dreaming is akin to being high, but I believe that dreams are just like random parts of like who you are, your memories, the things you'll think about and worry about, like just coming together, just like a random jumble. And so running is a part of my life, and I love it. And in my dreams, I think that love just kind of gets like amplified to a place that you probably not really ever going to reach. You're not going to actually feel like that when you run in real life, but man, it's such a nice dream to have. X seems like the kind of guy to wear barefoot shoes. I do actually, I wear barefoots and I run in them as well. But like in my dreams, I'm actually barefoot, you know, like nothing on there, and like I'm aware of it. And all right, there it is. There it is, the deep dark. We have arrived. Oh, and there's a cave. Okay. Got to be super careful in this cave. Let's get rid of the coordinates off the screen. That did not activate a Shrieker, did it? That's a catalyst. I got to be more careful. I got to be way more careful. Okay. I don't really need to cut out space here, do I? We need to put down this. I'm hoping that will just sync to the one in the nether. It really shouldn't sync with anything else. Flint and steel, my friends. We've got that flint and steel. Right, then shulker box of naff. Beds must set the spawn here. Must set the spawn here. Good, good, good. Okay, what else do we want? Like we want some of this gear available as soon as we get out. Probably got way too many rockets on me right now. And now I don't really need the ladders since we found the deep dark. Wow, okay. What to use? What to use around here, eh? That's looking a lot cleaner, so I'm kind of happy with that. Probably want some more torches. The night vision stuff is good, though. All right. So how do we choose to play this? And where? Okay, we came from here. I don't think dropping a bucket of water straight down makes a lot of sense. There's also those are just blocks. There's carpet. I could possibly swoop down and land. Then maybe pillar back up with a placing ladders. Does that sound like a smart strategy? I'm not sure it does. Maybe we try a little bit of digging in this area. Like, let's go over here. Maybe dig down a little bit. I did say we need more torches, didn't I? I don't know if that set off a skulk thing or not. That's what scares me. Don't want to accidentally set off the catalyst. We're like really right on top of the middle of it, I think. So won't a water bucket set stuff off? Oh god, I don't have any water, and my throat started getting dry. I think honestly, like getting down there with the elytra wings makes sense. Yeah, we're just gonna hit it again from here now, aren't we? and then potentially set something off again. You say water should be fine, but it's going to make a lot of noise and upset stuff. Right, I need to get some water before we do this. I think I should stand as well. I'm like right in the middle, yep. That's because I use coordinates. Jump down on a wall block. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. But give me some time to think about it. Right, while I go get some water, which will really not take me too long at all, I'll throw up my music on the screen again. So you can go check it out, Soulside Eclipse. I'll be right back though, don't worry. I've done this in the past, and it's been one of those things where I remember thinking, oh, what was all the fuss about? Also, I just noticed my sound isn't set up correctly. There we go. Right. Yeah, as I was trying to say, I've done this before, and I kind of remember it being like, oh, that wasn't as big of a fuss. But then I remember doing everything right, you know? Okay, now if we're going to drop in, we need to make it easier to get back out again. Therefore, we need a bit more space to like aim back up here at. Okay, let's drink this. Whew. Alright. Feeling... Have I got... Yeah, I've got my wings on. I'm feeling it. Let's go. Okay. First bit done. We've landed down. We can sneak. We can use wall. We're on the walls that kind of divide up the different areas. We're just looking for chests. So there'll be some chests the other side of that wall. I think. No, that's the central area. Okay. Oh my god, I left the overlay. I literally thought, like, to, you know, hey, remember to do that? Nope. So there's sensors all around us. I'm holding down shift the best I can. I'm pretty sure we can go down one of these. Nope. Okay. No ladders then. Good to learn. I don't think we set up a shriek thing. Yeah, it might be advantageous to use carpets a little bit here as well. Now placing them should be fine. Oh, you really have to be patient, don't you? Now look at the amount of shriekers there. Oh, this looks diabolical, people. This looks diabolical. Where's my... I don't even know my way out. What if I break that block? That didn't set anything off. Okay, now I'm going to open this. Echo Shard, that's it. I'll take the bottles of experience. Thank you. I might want to make some torches later, so I'll take that. Not a great start, but hey. Where's the next chest? Oh, there's lava pools in this area. I think I want to go that way next. Woo! Woofda! Haven't said that in a minute. I'm glad I brought a lot of wool with me. Let me say that. Right, I know that structure there has chests on it. Hang on, don't fall for it. Oh my god, I'm right next to one. There is so many here. You cannot take risks. Okay, I'm gonna just like go up the side here. Is there like a... Dude, there's like a sensor right there. What do I do about that? What do I do when the sensor is like... And a shrieker? That looks like trouble to me. You see, I don't think you can break these easily. Maybe if you put like wall around them and break them one at a time, but two like right next to each other, you're going to set it off. Also, I think I might be making a bit of a mistake here with the wall. Can't I, like, just shift anywhere? Like, jumping, you need to land on wall. But I think I can just walk like this over to the next area. Place the wall diagonally between the Shrieker and sensor. Oh, can I isolate a Shrieker? That makes sense. Isolate the Shrieker. Shriekers, plural. So, like, when we see a Shrieker, we need to isolate it. Like that. Okay, did I bring the shulker box? I did. Okay, that's good, because we're tearing through some more here. I mean, I brought a lot, but I might need even more. Here goes nothing. Don't step on top of it either. Right, but not... Now, what we don't want to do is create, like, a chain reaction. So, I kind of want to, like, isolate this the best I can as well. Let's see what happens. I don't know if that was good or bad, really. Both times. I don't think it activated the shriek thing. In which case, I could probably do this. And then get rid of this one over here as well, maybe? I think that's a bad idea. I think I'm setting off... Like, that one there, I might have just set off... Yeah. Chain reactions. Not a good idea. Right. Where to from here? Over that way next, I think. Okay. Definitely want more of those. Regular Shrieker, non-calibrated, don't echo infinitely to each other. I know that, but these ones, they don't do it infinitely, right? But they can chain react, right? They can chain react, which I don't want. Like, I don't want to break one here and then set off a sequence that goes to one of those. Like, I should probably just, when I see them, cover them up. Because, in theory, if I cover all of them up, then no Warden gets summoned. Right? So that's going to be our strategy. When we see Shriekers, we cover them up. So we've gone for a wall. There's one over there. Now, I'm slowly trepsing back in this direction. Carpet allows you to walk without crouching. Ah, yeah, of course, right. I mean, if we get Swift Sneak, I'll probably apply that pretty quick. I'm very paranoid. Yeah, that felt like a good idea. This is another wall section. Oh, and there goes my night vision. Potion number 1, right? Oh, shoot. Well, ain't it a good thing that I just covered up that Shrieker? I forgot the potion will set it off. Okay, I think we're going to head over there next. What annoys me is that the ladder will set anything off. It might be possible for us to break. Can you break wall blocks and have it not do anything? This doesn't seem to be covered in the deep dark material over here. I don't think it matters if I hold shift or not. Right. It really looks like it hasn't spread over here. So here's a freebie. Hey, 2 shots! That is a beautiful thing. Thank you very much. From here, maybe we scout where we go to next. I see 1, I see 2. In that direction, it's not as infested, but I don't see anything. There might be something behind that pillar, because there's a bunch of water here. No. Alright, so we're going to go down to there and head that way. Okay. How many do we need in total? Is it 8? I think we need 8. Also, dang it, I unshifted and that counts. That's an interesting point, actually. If that counts, what does that mean for when I unshift over here? I've got to isolate big time. Oh, look, they're right there. They're right there. Maybe I should look for a Shrieker. There's no Shrieker nearby. So we might be okay to set these ones off. I don't really want to, but it's the chain reaction that bothers me. Yeah, they didn't set one off. They'll do the same thing again. Hey, we're up to 5. Swift Sneak 1 is better than no Swift Sneak. I'll take it. Oh, a regeneration potion. That might be nice. That might be nice and tasty. I'm going to put the Skulk. Actually, I fancy collecting some Skulk while we're here. Okay. It's stuff like this we can probably get rid of. Okay. Yeah, and that then goes again. Now, I could probably, like, get rid of these. And not set anything off, right? Oh. Then it set that one off. Yeah. We're okay. All right. 3 more pieces to go. Maybe stick around for some Swift Sneak. I did not expect to get this done in 1 visit. Let me tell you that. I got a whole list of visits, but maybe 1's all we need. Now, if I unshift, doesn't that set them off? And there's like 3 of them here. I'm super paranoid now. Shall I break them? I probably should have checked the surrounding area a little bit more. Oh boy, let's put 1 behind it. I'm taking risks. See, I'm paranoid. I'm still setting them off. Nothing in that one, that's fine. All right, next spot to go for. Probably just somewhere in this direction, right? Well, that failed. And I was worried it was next to a Shrieker. So, we activated it. It's not next to a Shrieker. Get rid of it? You know? Like, it doesn't look like this one and that one are near any Shriekers or any other sensors. There's a cluster, though. So what if I... And now all of that's taken care of. I could probably walk around a little bit over here. Or like on the outskirts. Oh, diamonds. Don't mind if I do. Will this be my downfall? Autumn says he's getting confident. Confidence based on things I've learned, though, right? It's a confidence of like, okay, I haven't been in here in ages, like probably years, I don't know. Hermitcraft seasons are long. I haven't been down in the deep dark in a long time. I know I've been here in the past and not had a problem with it, but it's like you forget all the details. And now that they're coming back, it's really like starting to click a little bit. The really big deal here, I think, is covering up the Shriekers seems like the really good strategy. Because they're what causes you problems. So as soon as you see them, cover them up. I'm still feeling it, people. I might be more confident, but I'm still feeling it. But yeah, cover those up. There's one over there, there's one over there. And you know you're doing something right. Oh, look how many are around this one. This one feels like a trap. I'm going to assume that it's going to make its way through that block there and cover it up twice like that. Okay, now chests, I do... Oh, I found one. Okay. I'm not feeling confident about that Shrieker, especially with how many sensors are around here, right? How are we feeling? I don't want to take a risk at all. I need to find out what's behind this wall here. Right, a bunch there. Any Shriekers through here? Over there? That's a little further away. Let's start with getting rid of that one. Actually, I'm going to leave that one alone because it's like literally right next door to a sensor. And there's two more over there. Wow. Oh, that was dodgy. I shouldn't have jumped. Okay, I'm almost confident that these are out of range of another Shrieker. Oh, really? Well, that was actually a test, I guess. I think I know what I'm going to do here. I'm going to throw... Oh, I do not like that. I was about to throw an ender pearl away. But now I'm like, well, it's a risk as to where that lands. See, we came from this direction, but I can barely see. I think patience here will pay off, so. Unshift on carpet only. Thank you for the tip. I also don't have carpet in my inventory. Wait, if I can... Okay, let's take a risk. Yeah, that's cool. Right, we're going to put a bunch of stuff into here then. Haven't used any ender pearls. Let's put our fragments in there, I guess. Some of the coal. That's looking much better for us now. Right, let's drink this sucker. Put that in there. We'll have an extra one here. This is going great. This is going great. Just got to be patient. Right, I want to break this. Because I haven't broken one of those yet, I don't think. So there's a bunch of them here that might chain together. That's what I don't like about them. They might chain along to the next thing. I think we just want to focus on opening that chest, really. Like, I'm not actually here to harvest a bunch of stuff. The way I'm going to do it is trying to isolate more of these, I think. Oh, they're all over here as well. Alright, let's find out if we've done... Oh, extra block. Done our due diligence. Oh, you see, one goes over that direction. But that one doesn't seem to pass it on any further. Okay, we should be good to open this. 2 more fragments. 3, that's it. We got everything. Swift sneak 1 and 1 make 2. So if we stick around for a little bit longer, we can get another swift sneak. But we got our fragments. That's it. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. So I reckon there'll be another chest in this direction. Oh, and there is. This, again, I think we just set these off a moment ago. So let's try and stop the vibrations going in that direction. And then we should be good to open that chest. No swift sneak. Mending, not bad. We're still setting something off. And there's a Shrieker there, so we probably don't want to go to that. I don't know if there's a chest over there. Maybe we go... Maybe we go this way next. Oh, whoops. Got lucky there. Oops. Oh, making mistakes with my movement. There's lots of Shriekers around here. Okay, that's 1 isolated. There's more over there where we don't need to go. This isn't where chests are, right? Where are the chests? Dude, this music, by the way, is amazing for being down here. I think there might be something over there. That looks like it might have something going on. So we'll head over here next. Please, just one Warden. I am playing to avoid the Warden. Like, that's how I play this game. I'm not a fan of dying. I know others love to play a little precariously and have fun. I'm kind of not that guy. But maybe I should invest in like more backup gear and more like stuff to have fun with. And then maybe I could be that guy, you know? So I got to isolate that one over there. Maybe we'll summon one before I leave, you know? Here's a thought. Like, if a wall block isolates it, it has to be on all sides, right? So, like, can you see how this block on the side could possibly delude you into thinking it's been covered? Same for, like, down below. I'm not sure that I'm actually protecting it from a signal coming in from down below. Okay. A risk was taken, and I think we passed. I haven't seen another Shrieker here. Am I actually doing good? I feel like I might be doing good, people. Right, I think we're free to open this. Yep. More Echo Shards. Silk Touch, not bad. We just want Swift Sneak. I don't think there's going to be another chest over there. I could be mistaken. Let's check it out. No chests. No chest. Okay. Anti-Brint, thank you. I'm doing extremely well. Dang, that's good to know. I think we have done all right, haven't we? But yeah, I am not like a shenanigans guy, admittedly. Like, it's like if someone pranked me and spawned the Warden, I would just get upset and like, I'm not going to put that on anyone else but myself. Like, that's just me. That's the way I play the game. I've never really enjoyed dying and like losing gear and stuff, even when it's like shenanigans and people are having fun. I'm too much of like a, in the back of my mind, I gotta go get all that gear back again at some point, you know, like it bothers me. And I kind of wish it didn't. I wish I could be a bit more carefree and have fun, you know? It's kind of like one of my goals this season to be a bit more like that. But right now, like the stakes feel high. I don't want to risk anything right now. We're doing so good. Let's go ahead and break this. Hey, some of you in chat are like me. Some of you are like, man, I wouldn't care. It would be fun. Mini Warden. And that's totally cool, you know? Embrace the whimsy. I will try to. I think maybe at some point if we did a live stream where we just focused on getting some gear, some backup sets, I might be a little more okay with stuff like that happening because I know I've got something to like get me back in quickly. But currently, like every live stream I've got lined up, I have something important to do. And by the way, I was hanging out with Mumbo yesterday and talking about the drum machine that you've seen in my base, and came up with this just like brilliant idea to level that whole contraption up for its final form. Is the one that's on there is actually quite similar to its final form, so having a way to level it up would be really interesting. And on Sunday morning when I do my morning live stream, I'm gonna try and do the redstone for that like on stream, because I've got the concepts in my mind and I think it's doable. So I want to do redstone on stream because it's a very enjoyable process and it tends to be something that gets like left out or forgotten about. Right, should we take a risk? I'm going to find out what happens when we break a wall block. In fact, I'm just going to look this way. Right, so you can break wall blocks. Oh my god, I almost jumped off a block because of that. Oh, and there we go. We need to drink a potion. I will be there, says Sergio. Good, good. Yeah, I'm hoping I can do things in a way where y'all can learn. That's really my goal with a lot of stuff this season, is to help others learn. All right, this might not be the best. Like, the idea of maybe not to go through the wall. Let's see how much more wall there is here, actually. Yeah, maybe this is a bad idea. Okay, that's not how it generates. Mexico, welcome. Oh, you're gonna... Don't you dare run that command. Oh my god. We can get some redstone resources here. I really like the tutorials they did under here. I feel like they kind of... A lot of stuff in this game feels like they add a little bit of something clever and smart and then forget about it. I feel like there should be more redstone tutorials to stumble upon in this game. Oh, it's the Evil X music! Who knows this song? Oh, come on, where are my hardcore hermits at? Tell me what episode this is from. I'm serious right now. I need to look at chat and I need to see someone who knows. Someone who remembers. Blooming, my dude, you know it. Picture Evil X on the back of a ghast before there were happy ghasts. No clue, sorry. Oh my god, it kills me. It kills me how long I've been doing this for, and like how you will always have a revolving door of people coming in and they just won't know about classic stuff you've done in the past. Like, it sucks. Like, in a good way. You know, I can't get mad about it. I tell you what, I'm getting pretty toasty right now. Oof, I need to take off a layer. I've been working up a sweat down here. Which one was this, though? It's not the Withermen run, right? Says Autumn. No, we used a different song on Withermen, I think. Wainbow, good to see you. Thank you for 73 months. Coming in with the Evil X emote. Appreciate it. I think one person got it. But yeah, episode 666, the most intense episode of Hermitcraft I've ever done, or any video. The most editing, the most behind the scenes work to get that episode to come together. I mean, we modded other games, right? There's modded Minecraft, there's modded Doom. It was, this is feeling like a trap, this one right here. It was something really special. And there's a scene where Evil X is riding a ghast over his kingdom. That was a mod that Nembomb made for me, actually. If I remember correctly. I think it was Nembomb, who's now a Minecraft developer. So, like, yeah, had a custom mod to make that bit work. And Evil X is just, like, flying over his kingdom or his dimension, whatever you want to call it. And that's the music that plays in the background for that scene. Like, and of course I would know this because, you know, stuff like that will just get deeply stuck in my head. It always does. Orang songs, like, evoke time-lapse memories and stuff. Why wouldn't it? Anyway, if you've never seen episode 666, go put it on a playlist because it's not just like, oh, another episode of Hermitcraft. It's a special. You could just go back and watch it anytime you like, and it's a lovely little bit of Hermitcraft history. You're gonna do it right now. Thanks, yeah. And leave a comment as well, because like, I open my app. Now, at the moment, there might be a lot of comments coming through from other videos, but like, I do catch people watching my old episodes, and I'm more encouraged to reply because it's like, oh, someone's checking out the old stuff. I want to say like, thanks, and hey, you know, I'm paying attention. I'm here. I love that you're watching it. That's great. Oh, I guess. Oh yeah, you can break that. We got False coming in with the raid. Thank you for the raid, False. Were you on Hermitcraft today? I don't know if you were, but thank you for the raid. Peeps, we're having the most successful run down here in the deep dark. Getting all the loot and goodies. That's a pretty cool hoe. I'm going to take it. We're just trying to get Swift Sneak. We've got everything we want, and we're hoping to get Swift Sneak before we leave. I could take it or leave it. You know, based on how much time we got left today, though, I might do some other activities. We didn't get that one. We're going to go get that one. I went right past this. Okay. We learned that we can break these blocks, so we'll break them. Posture check. I need that posture check. That was one of the things I talked about with the physio after I saw them, was just aspects of my posture that could be improved, because my injury, like, I'm probably not injured so much as I got injured in the past, and my body is now, like, compensated for it, so I've got some, like, posture issues I need to work on. They're not even bad, they're just, you know, stuff I can improve. So I got like a bunch of exercise and stuff, but posture's now like really on my mind because I got to now take care of that, I guess. But yeah, I got a bunch of exercises to run through. I'm taking no risks here. We are covering all of this up so that when I open this thing, that one there, we set off that one there. Bye. Ah. Hey, and that's it. Okay, well, I said a second ago that once we've done that, we can move on to other stuff, right? So, should we move on to other stuff? How do we get out of here as well? Where did we come? I actually feel like we came in kind of close to there, so let's head back that way. Chat, do you want me to do other stuff? No summoned Warden. Yeah, no need to. I did not come here for that. That was a little bit clutch. Placing it before I landed. Addy, so thank you for the cheers and biddies. Just watched Mumbo's new video. I started watching you at the recommendation of Mumbo way back in season 2. Loving how y'all are interacting this season. Yeah, me and Mumbo, we got like a bit of a vibe or a wavelength. It's funny, like we always just talk about like what inspires us. And yesterday when we were hanging out, I don't know how much is in his video, but like we inspired each other for some really good ideas, you know. And one of them, I've got a feeling he'll cut from his video. So I'm not going to say what it is because I think it would be better as a surprise. So I'm just kind of hoping that later on in the season we'll do that cool thing. And it will be a really nice thing to see. Did X place the disc in the last chest or did he overlook it? Oh, you made me unshift. Wait, I'm running out of night. Oh my goodness me, timing. I thought that was the Warden coming for me. That would be the Warden coming for me? Or do I get 3 of those? Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, let's go and throw that way off into the distance. That's terrible. Oh my god, is it all going downhill from here on out? Or did that work? I think it worked. Where's the way out? There it is. Whew! I'm done. I'm done. That'll do. That'll do. I escaped. I escaped the Warden. Oh my goodness me. Oh, I do get 3 strikes. Okay, okay. So that was like one of my strikes. I forgot that it gets a little bit dark. Right. What an adventure we just had, hey? What an adventure. We did it. Now we've got to get back through the Nether, which is also slightly scary. I do have wings. We do have fire protection. That's good. We don't have a fire resistance pot, so we need to make sure we grab that. We want plenty of rockets. We need a general idea of what direction we're going in. Put this back. But yeah, big success. Big success. I'm very happy. Okay, that's yeah, that's about it for those ones. All right. Time to focus a little bit. That's all good. Bucket of water. Ender pearls, this stuff. Yeah, we're looking kind of fine, actually. Probably do want a stack of blocks on my hotbar is the other thing, so switch these around. Probably want that on there. Okay. I'm not leaving anything behind, am I? I don't want to respawn here, so I'm glad I picked that up. That'd be embarrassing. Just respawn gazillions of miles away from home. No thanks. Alright, what a triumph. What a triumph. Okay, we leave. We leave. That goes in there. Oh yeah, let's put that back on. So in general, I think we're going like for 0-0 here, aren't we? Which is that way and that way. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I need to consider much else. This is always a bit tricky though, because it can be kind of hard to suss out where to go. Like, it's not always going to just be open in the direction that you want to fly. Sometimes you got to go around a lot of terrain to get where you want to go. This is also like the worst biome right here. Oh, I think was Fulson Hermitcraft streaming? Do you know what? I asked that question and then I'm streaming. What am I going to do? Get distracted? As if such a thing could ever happen. It's so bright in the Nether. It's because we've got that night vision potion. It's, I think it's useful. It could be a bit of a double-edged sword sometimes. In this biome, it's a little clearer to see. Oh, you got to watch out for those magma blocks, I tell thee. I tell thee, it's proper bow, I tell thee. Right, there we go. Look, we found one of these. What way home? I'm gonna guess this way. I don't know. I feel like they might mean something. Gold farm this way, crying obsidian farm the other. Who knows? Watch out, I'm very impatient. Oh, hoglins! Whew. I have a feeling we might be like below the old Nether Hub system. Oh, wait, no. We're here. Ah, we made it home. Yay! False Force streaming from Hermitcraft. Thank you for telling me. Appreciate it. Yeah, welcome on in, everyone. So, obviously, we are doing the whole Deep Dark, and now it's actually done. So, I don't know what I'm going to do with that footage. I'm not sure how I'm going to edit it into... Actually, I think I got an idea. I think I might make it a little educational. Like, show some clips and then be like, here's what I learned. Am I going to buy some Cleo poo? Some Cleo poo? Who was talking about poo the other day? There's one reason why I read that message out, and it's because I know someone was talking about poo on Hermitcraft. Epic montage with music. Nah, nothing like that. Hey! I'm pretty sure I got that the other day. I'm pretty sure I got Subspace Bubble. No, I got the visit all the different dimensions one the other day, right? How are my advancements looking? Because I haven't intentionally done any this season. I haven't catched a fish. I've eaten 12 different types of food. I have not been getting frogs on leads. How dare I? Get a boat and float with a goat. Yeah, I remember doing like an advancement thing in a previous season. And then, you know, the seasons go by. They do add more, but like, I just can't be bothered to do it again, I think. Cleo's poo is amazing. Go and check it out at Pearl's base. I mean, out of context, right? What are we talking about? I've got too much junk. I need to do another sort. Need to sort it all away. Might do a little bit now. I did actually, didn't I make a note? Oh, yeah. I have something really important to do this stream. I need to go restock the golem shop, which, by the way, has made me a healthy amount of diamonds. I didn't even realise. Okay. Yeah, right. So we've got things to do. I think I might keep that hoe in here. For now. We got things to do, and we're going to do them. Swap back my food. That goes in there. Ender pearls belong in here too. Those keys need to go back to Ether at some point. That's what I'm looking for. Right, so all of that should be proper. And then we've got all of this here to sort out. X, what's with the creeper in the window? It's just a creeper in the window doing creeper things, you know. Nothing wrong with that, right? I might leave these in a shulker box somewhere so they're just like there for the next adventure. Alright, stuff to get sorted away. Yeah, all of this. I accept that. Echo shards I might want to put... in fact, I don't think I got any sculk stuff set to one side for my ender chest system, right? So all of that can get sorted, but this sculk stuff, maybe hold on to it for a second. Books go somewhere else, as does armor, and there's the whole of our record disc fragment. Put each key in an item frame and send him on a wild goose chase. What are the keys, and who am I sending on a goose chase? Okay, so yeah, all of this goes up here. Swift sneak though, we got swift sneak free. That's awesome. That is awesome. And then the sculk stuff, I need to figure out where that goes. Etho. Oh, now I'm with you. The keys, right? Yeah. See what I said about like how there's all this delay, and then I'm talking about something else now. It's ridiculous. This is why I got a bad brain. because it's always like this. Really, I should probably throw away some of this stuff, or at least sort it manually first. Just saves a bit of time. Actually, maybe not that. A little bit of stone. Do a bit of dirt. See, grass is just a waste of time when it's that many blocks. Granite. Gravel. Alright, the idea is just to chuck this stuff into these boxes so that thing's a little bit more compact, if that makes sense. Not that one, though. This one here. Right, four more items. Oh, maybe one more, whatever, it doesn't matter. Right, so that goes up there. Now I need to think about where Skulk goes in my ender chests. And I think I'll save that for a rainy day. You just got a message from someone who's having butter beer at the Harry Potter Museum in Chicago. I remember going to a Harry Potter thing here in the UK and being like, oh, butterbeer. Whoa, what's that like? I want a pint of that. And then I was like, wait a minute. I don't like alcohol. It's probably not alcoholic, but you know. I don't like alcohol. And also, I don't like sugary drinks. And I kind of realized, oh, this probably isn't for me. But like advertising, man. Oh, there's this new thing. It's called butterbeer. It's gross. Does it taste like butter? Like a buttery drink? Ugh. Ugh. Do you know what I really want? A glass of milk. Butterbeer is delicious. We got different different taste buds in the chat, I think. It's just straight sugar. That's what I would imagine, yeah. Yeah, not my kind of drink at all. Butterscotch flavored. I do like butterscotch, gotta say. Okay, so one of these might have... You see, Blackstone. I have a feeling it used to be organized with Blackstone. If I go look up my images... Wait, that's the wrong place. There we go. Oh, wait, maybe I never bookmarked it. Okay. Shulker boxes. What are we looking at? Deep Slate. I think I see it here. Yeah, it was Blackstone. Okay. So in the Blackstone one... These actually have the wrong bars then. Maybe I just thought I'm not going to bother going to the Deep Dark. Oh, I never got any of the, like, the Skulk overlay stuff, right? I also didn't pick up a Shrieker while I was there. I basically didn't get a lot of anything. What do you use the Echo Shard for? I forget. Respawn anchor? I'm just going to put all of that in there. And then do you need 9 or 8? You need 9. Okay. Right. That's good stuff. I'm going to leave it in here for now. All of that's taken care of, which is beautiful. Recovery compass, yeah. Maybe if we need more of those in like a public area for people to use, we can donate or something. Okay, so I have to do something super important because the stock of one of our shops is very low. It might mean I've got to go visit a trial chamber. It might not. It looks like probably not because we can grab a bunch here. Look at all of these, man. These are all the copper golems that I've created. And these here as well. Like, this is my, like, copper golem archive. Look. Each one of these represents a golem that was brought into existence at one point in time. How many will I summon by the end of the season, I wonder? Let's go stock up 4... That is not a copper golem. That is a statue of me. Let's go stack up 4 of these, which means I need 4 stacks of pumpkins. And therefore, I'm going to need a lot of shears, which we have over here. Hello, hello, hello. Take a few of them. Off we go. That's a lot of bodies, yeah. Why do I not put iron bars in the empty slots for your shoulders? Why do I? To stop other items going in. Otherwise the system breaks. Feels like it weren't too long ago that we were doing this on our live stream. Now we're doing it again. The shop is popular, right? Also, I'm pretty sure I never ended... Yeah, I never added like a system to clear stuff out if it gets too full. Ah... That is a little bit of redstone engineering, and I'm pretty sure everything else on my list feels far more important, and I'm probably not going to do that. You know what I mean? It's like, I got better things to do, man. Go to the deep dark 100,000 blocks away. You heard Graham, Jen, and Etho can take care of a quick travel method. I'm done with the deep dark. And we flew there pretty quick. Didn't need to go that far away. Faye Child, you're only an hour and a half late. My goodness. Yep, you are late. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but you're late. Sometimes it's just like that. But don't worry, I'll let you off. I'll let you off. I'm kind. Maybe I want to get like all of these down before I start removing them. Oh, I wonder if those things will break the glow lichen. That's a possibility. Hey, guess what I'm going to go do tomorrow? I'm going to go watch Project Hail Mary, and I am actually really excited for this movie. I wanted to watch it because I read the book, and I love the book. And I really like the guy who wrote the book. And I liked his other books, and I liked the other movies that have been made out of the books. There's a lot to like, as you might have noticed. And when I saw the trailer, like I tried not to pay too much attention, but I didn't get like a particularly great vibe from the trailer, but it was just the trailer. And I thought, it doesn't matter, I'm gonna go see this one anyway. It feels like it could be like a real good one. And I've heard nothing but good so far. Positive reception online. Got a personal recommendation to go see it. So now I'm thinking like, hey, this might be a one to remember. Like I remember going to see June 2 in the cinema, and like that was something to watch on the big screen. So tomorrow, man, I'm gonna enjoy the heck out of it. Unless it sucks. But it's looking like that's not the case. You heard about the book from multiple people, might see the movie. I would really say everyone should enjoy a book thoroughly before seeing the movie at some point in their life. The earlier you do that, maybe the better, because when you read a book, you're kind of invested in what it's about for longer, and you do the world building in your head, and I think you develop a far stronger connection. A movie is a different experience. I'm not knocking the movie, but I think you develop a different type of connection, and everyone should experience that. Now, I've done both, like read the book before and after seeing adaptations, and it's always, if you read it before, I think you just generally have a better experience with the book. And I don't think that's to say that the movie won't be great or anything, but hey, maybe you don't do it with Hail Mary because it's coming out right now and you want to watch a movie, but at some point, make sure you find out about a good book, and maybe it was turned into a movie. Like, read the book first. Do that because it's interesting. It's interesting how you build the world differently in your own head to seeing it on the screen. And I think you'll find that you probably create like a deeper connection with the story and with its characters. So, like, I think his name's Grace or Gracie. And Rocky, like I have them in my head, these characters. And I have the story in my head. And like now I get to see what other people turned it into or something like that, you know? Right, peeps, if you're subscribed here on this channel, it gets you access to our Let's Play Minecraft Together server. Any type of subscription, regular, gifted, or Amazon Prime. That's another way you can subscribe and support the channel. It also gets you access to our community, which we're going to go check out. You get a month whitelisted, so if you've got a spare subscription lying around, you can just come by and check out the community, see what they're about, see if you like these people. We've got a Discord server. There's always regular activities and stuff going on, and I tour people's bases as well, which is what we're going to do right now. Like here's where we were last time, and it was incredible. Today we're going to go to Crystal Wolf 28, and I haven't been given any information whatsoever about this place, and we're greeted by a wall of severed heads. Of course we are. Why would we not be greeted by... Oh, heads look pretty... Look at that grumpy little face. Oh, the heads look pretty cool when they're put inside of a shelf. That's an interesting little bit of scale. Okay, nether portal. Let's head over in this direction. Should I flick the... I'm going to flick the lever. Oh! 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 Wow! Oh! You alternate the honey and the... That's clever. That's a really good door. It's a really good door. This is... It feels like this is plans for the future or something in here. Crystal is one of our newest members. Got ya. Yeah. Like, they're new. They're fresh. They're getting started. There's no reason we can't check out their base. They got pets. They got flags. I've never seen so many flags. And they got peeps sitting on top of one another. Amazing. Oh, look at the Nautilus. Is that a zombie coral? I don't think it is. I think it's a regular zombie. The zombie coral will be the rarest of the rare. We also got skeleton horse over here. Live, love, derp. Oh, this is an underwater base, right? Like, we're under the ocean, partially, I think. Submerged. Ooh. Little manual bee farm. Got your basics over here. We got a way up and down. Did I see a gap over here? I did. Oh, there's like collections. We're collecting stuff here. Drowned from the ocean. A zombie. You know, Kraus is like really clever in his base. He put a shulker box at the very top of the world above where the zombie was. And then the shulker box never renders, but it stops the mob from burning in the sunlight. Then you don't have to put blocks above them or do something like a helmet. Pretty cool. Let's head over here and head down. I'm assuming it's down on this side. And now we're in the bottom of the stair. Oh! Dang it! Nothing happened. You saw nothing. Oh my god. I used to have an inventory full of items and armor and stuff, but I can't be trusted. I can't be trusted. Let's check out this place from up above. Very cool concept with the spears. I think they might have a neighbor over there. I think I know what base that is, actually. It's kind of familiar. But yeah, that's Crystal's base right there, one of our newest members. Thank you for joining the community. And this is what we do. We did a little tour, right? Ah, I'm a griefer. I got busted, yeah. Cool. We are, of course, here to do a Hermitcraft stream. We'll get back to the server now. 29A16, thank you for using the Amazon Prime subscription. If you're interested in joining the community, ask in the chat. They'll get you hooked up to the whitelist. And yeah, now we share things, right? Xisuma, I just saw the Mumbo video where you guys are using the beat machine and I love it. Eagerly awaiting for other music stuff you're going to introduce this season. Me too, man. Me too. The next episode's going to be wild. That's all I'm going to say. Like, I cannot wait. I'm not sure I've even said what I'm going to do, but like, I feel like I shouldn't tell you now. It's just too close. It's like, wait and see what we're going to do. It's going to be great. Like, there's no point me telling you. Just, you'll see it. And then you'll be like, oh, wow. That's what X has been up to. Oh, I'm so excited. So excited. Because I got a lot of what I needed to do done today. And, hey, the next episode might be with you a little earlier than usual because we're going to have Minecraft Live on the weekend. And if I can get everything edited up in time, there's not going to be a snapshot or anything on Tuesday as far as I know. Unless there is. So maybe I'll put the episode out Tuesday or Wednesday next week. Which feels kind of wild to say that on a Friday. I've still got to edit it all and record stuff, but everything's kind of done. Everything's like ready to go, it feels like. It's crazy. Oh man, we really are tearing through these shears. Yeah. Okay. Very nearly done. Yay! Now we've got to start removing these things over here. And some of them are trying to escape, I think. Why does one need this many copper golems? Because I sell copper golems and I've sold them out, basically. So we need to do a little bit of a restock. That's why we're making all the golems. Plus, if you haven't, you clearly haven't seen some of my episodes from earlier in the season. I've made a redonkulous amount of copper golems. I will always need I will always need copper golems. Hey, it's in chat. Any tips for managing grief after tragedy? I don't want to ruin the mood of the live stream, but I lost one of my beloved cats last night after she was tragically hit by a car. Dead end road. Just something testing how fast their car can accelerate for fun at a huge cost. That sucks so much, my dude. Cool. I'm not sure what I can say. Like, I feel like personally I've managed to, like, I don't know, skirt a lot of tragedy or something. Like, I've known people that have died and bad things have happened, but sometimes I feel like I might have gotten lucky and just never had something that horrible happen, if that makes sense. But like, cool, I can't imagine losing a pet. You know, one of the worst things people say is after you lose a pet is like, you know, you're going to get another one or whatever. It's like, oh man, pets are like a part of the family, you know? Someone in your family dies, you don't say, you gonna get a replacement? No. But, hey, chat is sending you some love by the looks of it. Yeah, that really sucks. I think with managing with grief, I think one of the things to acknowledge that's really important is that you do need grief. Grief is a process that you will go through, and maybe it's not always about trying to mitigate it. Like, sometimes I think you need to feel it, right? Like that's a part of the process, is feeling that pain. But yeah, you don't want it to become like a negative spiral or something really draining. But I think part of life is that you gotta go through that grief, right? Then they say there's like 7 steps of grief. You see it in a movie, and like one of the stages is denial, and someone's always pointing out like someone else's behavior is like one of the steps of grief. Well, it seems to be relatively a fair bit of truth to that idea, I think. And like, so we as humans have to go through those stages of grief and feel those pains. It's part of the human experience, you know? Thank you, chat. It hurts a lot. She didn't get to see her second birthday. Oh, that's unfortunate, yeah. And shame about like the racer as well. That just happens, you know. Some people are not as responsible, right? Like, I think we can understand. Okay, cat got hit by the car, but like when you find out that the person driving was, you know, being reckless or whatever, it's always a little bit more irksome because it didn't have to be that way, you know. But yeah, unfortunately, like that's like the thing that comes to mind, honestly, with grief is like, I think there are mechanisms and strategies for coping with grief, but one of the important things to remember is that like I think you do have to grieve in this life. You have to go through that. It's like a human process. Yeah. Like, if there was a shortcut to not feel it, like, what would that mean? What is grief if not love preserving? Or persevering. Yeah, exactly, right? Like, the more you love, the more you'll grieve. Yeah, I went through some loss myself at the end of last year, and I guess through this year a little bit as well. But it was very different, actually. I lost my granddad, but in a very sort of like gradual, could see it coming way. And then when it happened, it was quite like peaceful, and it kind of happened in steps, and like you were sort of prepared for it. And it sounds very strange because you never can sort of be prepared for it, but it was like quite a like gentle, sort of natural series of events, I guess you could kind of think about it like, which was very different from how my grandma died. That was quite sudden. And also happened when I arrived in New York City, you know, on a holiday, on a trip, and then had this like moment to grieve, and then kind of got on with the holiday, and then came back and grieved again. It was really strange. But that's what she would have wanted. She would have wanted us to, you know, enjoy the trip. And we did. We had an amazing trip. Oh, you haven't turned. Is that what they do? Do they turn? Now, we should have... Oh, wait. If I have, like, an equal amount or not, the problem is they don't stack up evenly, do they? They also didn't replace any glow lichen. Right, I'm gonna use that. Yeah, let me make... Whoo! Well, that's not part of the replay. I guess there was another creeper over there. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pinch one from down here, because I don't know where any others are. Oh, and then it ruined the glow lichen. I just commented on that. I literally just commented on that. Look, we've got to get... I'm a bit scared now that there might be another one in the group, but we've got to get rid of some of this. I swear I just heard a weird squidgy noise. It was probably me. It was probably these old bones of mine. Right. Yeah, we got one missing here and here and there. Okay, fixed. Fixed. You are a carer, and 2 of your clients are 104 and 100, and the rest 80 to 90. And I know we'll lose one, and I'm scared for that day, but luckily I get to work with them whilst they still live in their own home. Yeah, and at that age, it's like it's a bit different, isn't it? You know, the shock is the younger, the harder it hits in a way. The noise was the wall climbing donkey. I think he might be right. I think it might have been that. I can see the donkey. Yeah, I saw the donkey. It's a wall climber. Where did the creeper come from? I think it came from around the corner, because a moment ago we killed one, and it was probably part of a group. So here we got 1, 2, 3, 4 full stacks. 2 of those. So like, I guess 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got them all back, basically. Nice. Let's go stock up the shop. You already grieved your grandma who had dementia, but she's alive and doesn't know who you are anymore. That must be really painful. I've heard people talk about how painful dementia can be. It's like a different kind of loss, right? Shows though, like, the fragility of the mind. I've heard like the occasional story about people who have like banged their head and like their personality has changed and stuff. It's wild. It's wild. But that's like the nature of being human, I guess. It's all encoded up there in your brain. And if you don't look after it. By the way, I don't know if any of y'all are like, when you hear about stuff like dementia, you wonder like, ooh, how do I prevent that or whatever. But I think I've heard that like I've heard like quite a few things that like stave off dementia and other brain disease, but one of them is supposed to be like continuing to like learn and be active with your mind. There's kind of like this concept of like cognitive ease, like the path of least resistance. If you're gonna like get old and just sit in front of a telly and like consume and not really do much with your brain, you're more at risk. And then if you're someone who's going to be active and like learn skills and challenge yourself and try new things, that's supposed to keep the brain more like active. And there's a term for it, neural plasticity, I think, like the ability to like remold your brain, and that's supposed to be like helpful for it. And it's something that I think about a lot, because I really love routine and habit, and then I kind of notice how like it makes a lot of what I do kind of samey day to day, and that might not actually be good for me. Always try to learn something each day. Yeah. See, I do sort of learn things, but in a way where I forget them. Like I'll hear an interesting fact on a podcast, and I'll be like, oh, that, you know, I'll talk about that on a live stream or something, and then I come to the live stream and like I can't remember what that was. Did I really learn anything? I'm not sure. Definitely engage my brain with some content and some topicality, but I'm not sure if it classifies as learning in quite the same way, you know? The brain atrophies if it's not used, even at a young age. You've got to keep it, using it and experience new things. Yeah, atrophy is a great word, and it's like a muscle, isn't it? I heard learning on AI to think for you has a measurable detrimental effect on cognitive skills. Yep, I'm aware of that one too, yeah. So like if you keep using ChatGPT to do stuff for you, you're then offloading your own cognitive load to it, right? I am too quite concerned about that. Like it feels great when you ask it a question like, I just accidentally locked my cooker, how do I unlock it? And it's like, press these two buttons, and you're like, thanks, I didn't have to read a manual, I didn't have to go find where it was and flick through the pages. I'm not sure if it's that, or if it's more about the when you're trying to do more complicated stuff, right? Like maybe instead of like doing some math problem for a coding thing you're doing, you just get ChatGPT to do it. That definitely sounds like the worst of the two, but like my concern is, what if even doing simple stuff has an effect, you know? As a child, you're constantly learning and experience new things, which is why time felt slower. Yeah, I've heard another theory that it's like you have less experience time to compare it against. I mean, wouldn't it be interesting to like, as an adult, be thrown into like an environment where you're just gonna be exposed to like lots of new stuff like you were a kid, and then see what people think of that experience? Like what if you just like spent half a year having someone else control your life, and like every day you're just doing new stuff, right? Like they're trying to make it as childlike as they can. What would be the outcome of that? That would be a fascinating study, you know? People are forgetting the art of Google research, and that hurts my heart, says Pixel. Do you know what hurts my heart? People are forgetting the art of like calling your local journalist and going to the library to do research. It breaks my heart. You young'uns and your libraries. Back in my day, we didn't have libraries. We had to get on horseback and I don't know what they did before the library. I ain't got a clue. Not a clue. Oh yeah, and I want my shield back. Thank you very much. At some point, we want to do a little bit of maintenance on this chest right here. I need to get mending on the other shield, right? The backup shield. Want to make more backup gear, but not today. Not today, my friends. I'm going to wrap this one up slightly early because it means I get a little bit of extra guitar time today, and that's always a good thing. And we set out to do what we wanted to do in record time. I was so prepared to die suffer, spend several trips over there. But no, we did it in one go. We now basically have every record disc, which is awesome. And we'll encourage the hermits to come listen to them. I was too prepared. Oh, criticism. Too prepared, not enough prepared. Oh, you were just about the right amount of prepared, X. That's not entertaining. Let's wrap this one up, people. Thanks for tuning in today. Go check out my music if you haven't heard it before. Soulside Eclipse is the name. I'm going to go look for someone to riggedy raid. Let's do a riggedy raid. Who will it be today? All right, it's kind of being a little bit slow. Let's go raid a random Minecraft channel today. Let's go for like hardly any viewers. All right. Okay, random stream with very little viewers. Go see if you enjoy what they're doing. It's speedrunning. So yeah, that's getting set up for you to enjoy. That's going to be it from me. Thank you ever so much. Tune in again Sunday morning for the next one. And I'll see you then for some redstone. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.